It is an update from the previous video on chem lungs and chem flu. I want to thank GTO Mama for reminding me about the order that Obama updated President Bush's EO 13295 regarding respiratory illnesses. The executive order revised list of quarantinable communicable diseases amends executive order 13295. This was passed by George Bush in 2003, allows for the, quote, apprehension, detention, or conditional release of individuals to prevent the introduction, transmission, or spread of suspected communicable diseases. Amendment signed by Bush in subsection B of the order referred to SARS. The detention of Americans who display, quote, severe acute respiratory syndromes, which are diseases that are associated with fever and signs and symptoms of pneumonia or other respiratory illnesses, are capable of being transmitted from person to person, and that either are causing or have the potential to cause a pandemic, or upon infection are highly likely to cause mortality or serious morbidity if not properly controlled. So there you have it, folks. Are they tying the universal flu coming up with all the chemtrail spraying to give everybody respiratory illness and chem flu or pneumonia or respiratory illnesses, and in comes the quarantine and martial law. The comments are coming in, and people from around the world are reporting the same things that we are having out here in California. My son had never been sick. We don't vaccinate, but yet he was in the hospital and they diagnosed him with pneumonia out of nowhere. This is Vegan Mandy. My middle son had to go to asthma treatments last week after playing outside. He started wheezing so bad he couldn't breathe. He's never had these problems. I see a lot of pics, breathing treatments my son just had to do. Again, Lori Berry, my 17-year-old son has chemtrail lung. His lungs are going to be worse and worse. I can't protect him from this. He's already symptomatic. This is going to be a worldwide pandemic. And then I just tied this in with another reader. And if you remember this last flu season, it's not a season, folks. They just roll it out over the winter time to make you think that the cold air has something to do with flu. What a joke. All right, so imperceptible to the human eye. The flu virus is one of the most pervasive. Okay, so they can make up any. So here they come up earlier this year with the H3N2 that was a new type of flu. And now we updated to today. So to tie that in, they're coming up with, this is January 18th, 2018, move closer to a universal flu vaccine. I'm just throwing it out there that maybe all the spraying is intensifying to give us all these new type of chem lung, chem flu, chem cough, all the rest due to the spraying, and then they're going to come up with a universal flu vaccine. Checkmate humanity. The respiratory law will be put in with the Obama signing of the executive order way back when with Bush, and it'll include all respiratory illnesses, including pneumonia, chem cough, and the whatnot. So just a heads up, an addendum to the previous post. Thanks for listening, and find places in your heart to love one another, folks, please. These are going to get increasingly difficult times. Thanks.